Hello everybody, it's HRM, Caesar St. Augustine de Buonaparte, Emperor of the United States of Turtle Island, which was overthrown in October of 1996, symbolically in the name of all the innocent children killed by your tax dollars, which you say you don't have any choice but to pay because they'll throw you in jail. Yesterday I made a tape about my predictions, and of course you know that even if I had made direct, exact predictions publicly, the government would have hired people to detract me, to derail me, to prove me anything but right. And the reason for this is because I'm about to reveal some secrets to you that should have already come. It's in the military's heads already, I'm sure. The reason they fire it, or say that, if a UFO appears, that they fired a UFO if it's really from another world, is because, see, I mentioned this in one of my other videos. If you really want to get rid of a creature on a planet that's really a hindrance, you have the kind of technology that, let's say, some advanced race would have, you throw a rock at it, a big one. In the case of the dinosaurs, my theory, which to everyone is a theory, but me, I have the proof, that dinosaurs all died because these other intelligent forces wanted to come here and reap the planet of some resources, okay? Gold, silver, mine it. This was 60 million years ago. It wasn't a very unactive planet. It was matter of fact, it was overactive, which means that visits had to be very, very short because there are earthquakes everywhere, and there's no way you could solidly predict when you were going to be able to execute a recovery for any kind of resources that you would need to take away with you. Now, so an advanced race would figure that a 6-mile wide asteroid, grabbing a hold of it and redirecting it towards the planet, would be the perfect thing. The only thing is, navigating in space is really difficult. Although NASA landed a craft on an asteroid not too long ago, a couple of years ago, which showed very, very good accuracy, that's just a tiny craft. A large meteor towards the planet, if you were an advanced race living, let's say, somewhere outside our solar system, or even on any of the other planets as a temporary base, you would have to be able to have a navigating system that would be able to pinpoint and aim and actually hit something. So it's no secret that if you plant a ship down here, even if it's for a short period, and you can get a hint of when the planet is going to be at a certain place, at a certain spot, after so many revolutions, that you could aim any asteroid at this planet and wipe it out. Instead of an asteroid like the one that hit Winslow, Arizona, that hit land. If it had hit water, it really could have inundated a lot of coastlines, depending on which body of water it would have hit on the planet. So, an alien ship that's not recognized by the military, assuming they have any kind of dialogue open with these so-called intelligent life forms, an unwelcome craft would give cause for concern because it could be using as a homing beacon or a homing point of light to aim a large asteroid at the planet Earth. Okay. Don't think that this is too far out of context or that it's just science fiction. It isn't. And so your worry, and the government and the militaries and people everywhere, is who's behind all this? And humans seem to really fill themselves up with thinking that they're for the solar system here, they're the only ones, and that we're making fantastic progress. Where do you think all this progress came from? That it just was thought up out of the blue? It thought up out of some science fiction story? I've told you people, it's all embedded in the human DNA. And once you start playing around with cloning and embedding and altering life forms, you take the chance that it's going to go off on its own and become so multiple that you won't be able to deal with it. And the only way you'll be able to deal with humans, for instance, that now have achieved the power of the atom, is to aim an asteroid at Earth and get rid of all the humans. That's what they did to get rid of all the dinosaurs. It's not too outlandish to think that if it's possible, it's possible. An associate here, a friend of mine, just told me that there was a UFO over Arizona just a couple of days ago, and it was on TV, and it was taken with a cell phone. But like I said, it takes too long to be able to travel from planet to planet unless you actually have some kind of physical proof that you can prove to everyone that wormholes are possible, that bending space is possible, that warping time is possible, and so on. So, sorry about my coughing. I'm coughing, but you see, I've been sick for the last month and a half, and I've had to sleep in cold, damp places, and so it takes me longer to get well because I suffer from bronchitis. If I had a stable place, I could have been able to have taken care of myself better. But the United States of America, the state of California, is committing torturous acts on me by forcing me to lose everything and then forcing me to lose my life too, because they can't control me. And that's not the purpose of life. Freedom is defined as freedom, period. No one has a right to dictate over me under any conditions. I don't care who it is. I don't care what cop, judge, lawyer they are. You don't have a right to dictate to me any of your laws. I'm above your laws, okay? And you've confounded me. You have compounded my damages on top of the damages you did previously. So the mayor, the governors, the state legislatures, the cops, the judges, the lawyers, you're all gonna die. Get it? And everything you did to me wouldn't have mattered. Now, if I had been left alone, and I would have built my Shangri-La out in the middle of nowhere, and this definite event is coming, would have hit me even after all that work of success and all the people living there, and we had to face dying with everybody else. Well, hey, at least I got to build what I got to build, and at least the people that ran the country lived up to their word 100%, which they allowed me to build my Shangri-La in my own way, and omitting everybody else from the place that didn't belong there, because they haven't learned the necessary traits they need to learn in order to live in a place like what I would build. Instead, you attacked me, destroyed me, took my cars, boats, motorhomes, you took everything from me. Well, now something's going to come and take everything away from each and every person. You made me suffer. I warned you people. You're going to get it. All this bad karma is going to come back on you. I'm not the only one. There are 3 children in Spain, Gabriel, Spain. One of them is named Conchita. She lives in New York, last I heard. And she's married and has children. They're probably a lot more grown up now. And she says that the Virgin revealed to her the day and the date of when this giant, what did you call it, the tribulation, chastisement is going to take place. And I'm sure that whatever information she has, they didn't tell her how it was going to happen. If they did, then there's no reason to hide it anymore, Conchita. You might as well just tell everybody, because I'm not going to tell anybody because of what they've done to me. So, you don't have anything to lose by telling anybody. As a matter of fact, you have everything to gain. since I'm one of the only people that can stop it. I, in my head, in my DNA, have the embedded knowledge of how to stop biggest asteroids. I already told you people in the past I know how to stop tornadoes. I know how to do a lot of different things, but I haven't done any of that because I was mistreated, I was hounded, I was destroyed, my cars, my trucks, my boats, my motorhomes. Even though everybody that was attacking me said it was junk, it was none of their damn business. They have no right to dictate to me. I don't go to their house and dictate to them. I don't care if their house looks perfect and they worked for so many years to get their perfect white picket fence in their crappy house. To me, you all live in crappy houses. I don't care if it's even mansions. You all live in you all have the wrong lifestyle. You're living the wrong lifestyle. You took the wrong direction a long time ago. You build two-story houses ass backwards. You mistreat the planet. You mistreat people like me, and you're still doing it. You owe me, all of you, every single living person on the planet, you owe me. You owe me for all the pain and suffering I've gone through, since there is no one that's going to be able to wave a magic wand and make me wake up 16, 17, or 18 years old again tomorrow morning, because that would undo all the damage by the mere fact that I could start over again, and that would be it, and I could enjoy the fruits of my labor at a younger age. Instead, you people initiated laws that are nothing but vicious cycle laws that destroy people's labor work equity. You destroy people's lives over and over again. You make people homeless. You are nothing but evil. Every cop, every judge, every lawyer. Chris was right. I wish he had lived longer to wipe out a few more cops. Or I wish he had been intelligent enough to have created a huge enough bomb to blow up a few police stations. You people make me sick because you don't have any guts. You can carry all the guns and you can explode all the atomic bombs you want and show your great power. It's only that little dot in that picture taken from the planet Pluto by your own Voyager spacecraft that shows just how big your atomic explosions are. All of them put together on the planet that have ever been exploded is still just one tiny dot. And outside the edge of the Milky Way galaxy, it's not even that. You're smaller than an atom. So you know what? I don't care. You people did damage to me, and now the damage is going to happen to you. The only sad part is that I wasn't allowed, I wasn't left alone to build my place, so at least when it comes, I would have died in a better peace. And the many people that would have been with me, we all would have died bravely with a lot more peace at heart than separated the way we are, because the United States of America couldn't keep their bloody paws off my private life. And the nosy neighbors couldn't keep their paws off my private life. You all said, oh, my cars and my trucks are going to bring the prices of the neighborhood down. Well, the prices came down without my cars and trucks, everybody. The housing crunch happened anyway, without me. So you're the evil ones, every last one of you. And I hope you like what's coming, because I'm telling you, it's coming. And these two, by the way, I'm going to bring you up to snuff. In February, and in March of 2009, when the city came and did that stuff to me at the house at DeSoto and Hart in Canoga Park, on that very day, that Tuesday, first Tuesday in March, a meteor made a pass over Tahiti, over the Pacific, very close. Like I said, there's hundreds and hundreds of close passes all the time. And that day was the first meteor that I had predicted. And I predicted these two that came by on February 15th cryptically. I predicted 9/11. I predicted Waco, Texas. I predicted the Miramar Federal Building being blown up. I predicted all of the shootings that have happened recently. I don't care if you don't believe me. You'll believe me when the big one gets close enough for everybody to see. And you'll believe me when NASA's going to lie to you like you would not believe. They're going to say nothing's going to hit you. This guy's just an alarmist, like a lot of other people on YouTube talking about the planet Nerubu coming into the orbit of the elliptical orbit of the planet Nerubu, coming close to Earth and destroying Earth. You've seen all those YouTubes. It's all bullcrap. That's not the way it's going to happen. Only I know how it's going to happen. And I don't care if you don't believe me. You will towards the end, though. I can guarantee you. Because I'm still suffering from all the crap you people did. Cause and effect. That's what you people did to me. Took my cars, my boats, all that hard work was for nothing. And it's still for nothing. You forced me into storages, and I never wanted to go into storages because I know you are always in danger when you're in a storage. Anything happens to you, and you get late in payments, there's late fees, and every other kind of crap they do, whether it's storage, etc., extra space storage, public storage, you're all a bunch of crooks. And guess what? All of your storages are going to go up too. There isn't going to be anything left on the planet. Nothing. Go hide. You can, Mr. Alleged President, Mr. Bilderberg puppet President, you can go hide in Iron Mountain all you want to. And the Joint Chiefs can go hide in Cheyenne Mountain in Colorado. You can hide in all the underground places you have. You're not going to want to be a survivor after this one hits. Okay? You won't want to. Because there won't be anything left. You're going to become like the Morlocks in the time machine, turn to cannibalism, start eating people, eating each other. Because that's the only machinery that will survive is the stuff that might be underground. And even that will work haphazardly because you'll still need oil and gasoline and all kinds of other reserves in order to make things work. You're the ones on the crap end of the stick now. And you're the ones in the dark. You think that I'm a guy that's just ranting and raving, that I don't know what the hell I'm talking about? Wait and see. Wait and see. Every day I suffer, it gets closer. And I'm enjoying watching a lot of you people sweat and worry about it. Just the way you made me sweat and just the way you're making me suffer. Welcome to the club. The closer it gets, welcome to the club of pain and agony and no place to run.